Okay, so now we've gone over the document. So the other video is just about the Universally Designed Lesson Plan Steps document, what I'm hovering over now. If you see your Blackboard where it says UDLP Ongoing, you'll notice I have several other documents. So in the other video, I also talked about UDLP Students Copy. That's for Part 4, where you pick your case study students. Please note, you don't need to pick your case study students before Part 4. Some people like to do it on Part 1. That's not necessary. The whole point of this is that you can accommodate any lesson for any diverse learner. You'll notice UDLP Steps rubric and then team member feedback. So if I go here, you'll notice that this is how I will be grading your draft every week. So essentially, please notice, was it submitted on time? And were they complete, meaning you actually did try. If both of those things are true, you automatically get the 10 points, for that week, okay? I'm not expecting it to be perfect. I'm just expecting you to try. If you have direct questions for me, highlight those on your document that you upload every week, and I would be glad to answer them. A part of this is me providing feedback too, okay? So just try and submit it on time, and we will get through this together. Then every week, remember, Thursdays you're submitting your drafts by midnight, which is what this rubric will be based on. So on time and did you try? And then by the end of the weekend, you're providing all of your team members' feedback. And you're going to use this chart every single week for every single team member. Now, some weeks you could put NA for some of it, like especially this first week, because you're just picking a standard. And so you don't necessarily need to use evidence-based practices, so you can just put NA for some of these. Most weeks, you will be filling in this chart completely, especially kind of when we start doing the content, assessments, lesson structure, and things like that. So you'll upload this chart to every team member every single week. And then you'll also get scored based on your feedback. So was your feedback to your team on time? Was it for every team member? And did you complete all required parts of this template? So again, like this first week, you're going to have some NAs. That's fine. I'll still give you the 5 points if you try. But most of the time, you will do that chart, all 5 parts, to every team member and submit it on time, which for this is by the end of the weekend. Okay, so you'll see all of that there. Here's the team member feedback template in just a Word document so that you can copy and paste it a little easier. All of this just reiterates this same information from the attachment. So it's not new information, it's just presented a little differently for you in case you want to read it that way. So every week you're submitting part or maybe parts from this Universally Designed Lesson Plan Steps to your team. And how you do that is you go to your UDLP Teams link over here. You'll see your team. I see them all. And then you'll go to Group Discussion Board, and you'll notice that I already have everything laid out for you. So you'll do a team contract soon, the first week, and that just literally says this is how we communicate best, probably email or text or something, and that you will all submit things by Thursday and provide feedback by Sunday. And then you'll notice every week I have the part that's due. So you'll come in here for this week, UDLP Part 1, you'll create a thread. I can copy and paste that part from the chart directly into this. So if I go back to my steps and I've answered these things, I could literally copy and paste it. Or what I probably suggest is that you upload the document by itself so that especially as we get like to Part 7, we'll want to see all of it all together. So it's up to you how you do that, but you'll literally just create a thread. You'll hit submit. I'm going to hit cancel just for this test. We'll see the threads here. So everyone on your team will have a different thread, and you will go in and respond on that thread. So like if I had a thread here, it said Dr. Martin, I'd click it, I'd provide feedback on that thread, and then I'd create my own thread with my own part. Okay, so that's where you're going to provide feedback every week. You'll notice I've already gotten it organized for you. So this is how we're going to be doing our different parts. This is not related to the UDLP, but you'll also give your team this project much later in the semester. So everything is already here and organized for you. Again, this is where you post Thursdays by midnight. You'll respond Sundays by midnight. Okay, so that's kind of the logistics for this project. It's a massive project, but hopefully I've chunked it in a way that's manageable every week. So again, you're going to go to UDLP Ongoing. Everything is here. You really just need this document, this last one, Universally Designed Lesson Plan Steps. You'll put it in your teams every week, and then we'll all provide feedback, and it'll just be very organized in that way. All right? I try to respond on Fridays. Just so that I'm one of the first people to respond. It doesn't always work out that way with my, meeting schedule or whatever, but I will definitely respond by the end of the weekends also. So please let me know if you have any questions. I'm excited to see your part 1s this week. Thanks.